Hi, I'm Bridge. Welcome to the channel. I'm based in China, and here I mostly talk about the Chinese model trains, especially the models that you don't usually see outside your country. And today, I bring something pretty special. This is the 8K double-unit electric locomotive, which is produced by Chinese model brand called Changming, the real 8K. Here in China, it's a big deal for the China's railway history. And here is a short brief on that.
The 8K locomotive is one of the least known machines in modern rail history, yet one of the most important. Born in the 1990s, it marked China's first attempt to step into the world of advanced AC traction. But here's the part almost no one outside the industry knows. The 8K's engineering lineage traces back to France, specifically to the iconic BB 15000. The BB 15000 was the pioneer of French AC traction, a machine whose electrical philosophy shaped an entire generation of locomotives. Its ideas, clean circuitry, elegant power routing, and a precise, almost academic approach to traction control became the intellectual foundation for Alstom's later experimental platforms. And one of those experimental platforms eventually evolved into the 8K. When Alstom collaborated with Chinese engineers in Zhuzhou, they brought more than drawings or blueprints. They brought decades of French engineering culture, the modular logic of the Prima prototypes, the early generations of GTO power electronics, and control systems whose ancestry could be traced directly back to BB 15000. For China, the 8K wasn't just a locomotive, it was an open book, a rare chance to study how a modern European machine thought, breathed, and solved problems. It revealed how the French balanced power with finesse, how they managed harmonics, how they shaped software around hardware, and how they treated traction as a discipline rather than simply a force. That is why Chinese engineers often say, the 8K was never meant to be a hero, it was meant to be a teacher. Despite its massive 8 megawatt rating, the 8K was never intended for widespread operation. Its true purpose was to be tested, dismantled, questioned, and compared with its French ancestors. It became a bridge between French experimentation and China's emerging heavy-haul ambition, and it taught well. The modern HXD2, one of the most powerful freight locomotives on Earth, stands on conceptual foundations that reach back through the 8K all the way to the BB 15000. Today, the 8K is rarely seen, rarely discussed, but its legacy runs beneath every heavy coal train crossing northern China. The 8K didn't change history by hauling trains. It changed history by revealing what a locomotive could be.
I will go through this in 3 simple parts. First, how it looks. It's an HO scale model, and I have had it for about 5 years now. I did a bit of weathering, nothing so heavy, just enough to make it feel used, not brand new. The first thing you notice is the orange color. People here in China always call it French orange. You almost never saw this color in China's railway. It was mainly used on the test locomotives, and today is completely gone. Most modern Chinese locomotives are blue and white or green and white. This model comes as 2 units, A and B, running together as I said. Both ends have driver cabs, and if you look closely through the windows, the cab interiors are actually there. Up top, the pantographs and electrical gear look really nice, and underneath, the bogies are made from lots of small parts, which give the whole thing a solid feel. Well, detail-wise, to be very honest, I would say this is right up there with many European or American brands. And I would say it's better than Japanese models in this area. Second, the functions. Inside this model, it runs an ESU decoder. So I would say it works with pretty much any digital system. And function-wise, it's very complete. You get cab lights, dashboard lighting, different horn sounds, and even cool voices. One really cool feature is the working pantograph. You can raise it and lower it by control. You also get proper brake lights. So yeah, it's a lot of fun to play with. Third, how it runs. Now let's be very honest, because there's so much detail underneath. This model is not exactly a smooth runner. It really wants a flat, well-laid track or large curves. I would say R3 or bigger at least. And because the front pilot is built to true scale, this thing basically cannot climb, so no grace. So overall, it's a very solid model, I would say. Maybe it's not for every layout to run it, but if you are into China railway development, the 8K is some kind of a must. It tells the story of how China industrial railway technology developed. So that's all for today. If you like this video, please feel free to subscribe. I'll be sharing more Chinese train models and stories very soon. Thank you for watching.
墨童工坊，一起用心挖。